the stream. Probably because I was depressed. Because I had no job at the time. And now I got a job. So I'm not depressed anymore. Let me make sure my windows are closed. 1 second. Come on. There we go. I need to get my shit together. And I'm a bit sick as well. I got some of this for like strep throat. Should help me out. I don't necessarily have strep throat. I just think it. Actually, I don't know why I got it. I just know I'm a bit ill. But I got this because it kind of helps. Anime. Five. No, that's not what I want to watch. What was that thing called again? Yeah, Sakuga. Okay, there we go. Hey, bro, you good? I just need to connect to the speaker for this. There we go. All right, that's sick. How's everyone doing? Oh, the fuck is this in my mouth? Is that hair? Alright, I'm cool. I'm a bit sick right now. I got some of these. They're called Jake Mans. They're meant to like help you if you got like a cough or something. But yeah, you hear that shit? I'm dying. Dying! But I got told I should get 2 of these, so I got 2. That it says manufactured in America. Ah, aren't you by surprised? I would have thought this was manufactured in something like China or Britain, but it says America here. Oh, that's pretty cool. For throat and chest cough, which is what I got right now. I got really bad chest cough. Oh. Not bad, not bad. It's alright. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to go toilet. All right, we're back. Also, hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Mm, mm, mm. I'm actually working on a comic book. Um, I'm working on the comic book, and I'm also working on, well, manga, and I'm also working on a few animations as well. Does anybody watch One Piece? Hey, welcome. Does anybody watch One Piece? Who watches One Piece? Or let's say Jujutsu Kaisen? You know, if you watch One Piece, that's great. I got something to show you. So last time, I actually made an animation for what's it called, Zoro versus Lucci, and it was pretty good. It was alright. It was okay. You know, obviously the animation we got in the actual anime was way better. God, why do I look so? I have to cover my face. I have to clean my face. I look oily as hell. I look like a lamp dripping with oil. Okay, we're good. So working on the Zoro versus Rob Lucci fight, which is right here. I finished it. I posted it on my channel, so you can go watch that later. But here it is. Hey, see? Let me bring that a bit closer. There we go. So I'm just gonna let it play. It's all done and completed. I posted the full thing on my channel. But yeah, dude. Then after this fight, I'm actually gonna finish an animation I've been working on for a while. I'm gonna finish the one that I did with Kaido versus Shanks. So yeah, you can go watch the full thing on my channel. But it's pretty good. I think I did okay. You know, for someone who likes animation, not necessarily as a job. It's more of a hobby. But you know, eventually in the future, I would like to actually own an animation company. You know, that'd be pretty cool. You know. God, okay. This menthol thing that I got is pretty spicy. I can feel it doing the job in my chest because now I can breathe a lot easier, you know. But I'm just gonna put that away for now because I think it's interrupting the way I speak, you know. Anyway, let me show you the other one. So there we go. So this is the one I'm working on right now. Can we see that? Can we see that good? Are we good? Let me come back a little bit. No, let me come forward. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so I'm just gonna play that for you so you can see what I've been working on. So it's Shanks versus Kaido, boom. And this first part has all like been completed. The next part I'm gonna work on is this part you're seeing right now and onwards. So this part got the color, they got the wind effects, and you see Kaido comes a bit closer to the camera, boom, they go a clash, and it just keeps going. But yeah, man, I am still working on this one. And when I'm all done with it, I will like document how I'll pretty much document my process, you know, and then I'll post that. But yeah, I haven't streamed in a very long time, so uh, I'm a bit out of my depth. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Definitely subscribe. I'd like to see more of you guys in the comment section. Okay. I hope you guys are having a great day as well. Are we all good? Also, we got Tojo in the chat saying, "Hey, bro. I hope you're good, bro." And then we got Yusuf Aslan. Ah, Aslan. I like that name. In that, isn't Aslan from what's it called? What's the story with the giant lion and the four kids? That kind of sounds way out there, but you know, Aslan, the lion from Narnia. Yeah, that's where I remember that from. I don't know. I'm a 2002 kid. Okay, so yeah, I hope everyone's doing good. Okay, so I'm gonna carry on with my animation and increase the music in the background. Where is everyone from, by the way? Where are you guys from, you know? Because I'm from the UK, actually. I live in the UK. I know my accent is a bit off, but that's because I have had, let's just say, I've lived in a lot of places. Like, I've lived in a lot of places with a lot of people. So, okay, well, obviously, I'm going to live in a lot of places with a lot of people, obviously, duh. But when I was a kid, I had Indian neighbors and I had American neighbors as well. And I went to a private school when I was in primary school. So in primary, I went to a private school. So it was a mixture of Indian kids, American kids, and Nigerian kids. So that kind of like merged, and that's what my accent is right now. And then eventually I moved to the UK, and that accent also kind of mixed into my accent right now. But yeah. Well, yeah, going back to the first question, where are you guys from? Why is yours so freaking loud? Okay, I'm gonna take this back. Ah, okay. So for the animation I've been working on, I'm just gonna show you what it looks like frame by frame. So if we come back here, can we see that? Not big enough. How about that? Much better. Okay, so we're gonna start from the beginning, and that's so that's Kaido over there, and over here we got Shanks. Okay, and if I just move forward a little bit, you can see the frames going by. Let me come back a bit. There we go. Nice. So, and then over here we got Shanks, and over there we got Kaido. Now Shanks uses Haki, which is like a soul power in One Piece, and Kaido has a dragon fruit, and he also uses Haki as well. But because he's a dragon, it allows him to control lightning. So you can see him coming, and you can see a lot of lightning building up behind him, right? So if I go forward a bit, you see a giant bolt, and you see how much it expands, and then when they clash, you get a quick impact frame right there, and boom. Can we see that? Nice. Okay, we can see that. So all this lightning is due to Kaido, you know, because he has so much lightning power. But you get the vibe. Then we got Shanks coming through, and boom, they clash again. And this time there's less lightning than before, you know? So, and then over here we got them like zipping around, trying to catch up with each other. And then eventually, boom, we get Shanks coming up from here, and they have like a nice impact over here, which is pretty cool. But I'm probably not gonna finish this one till way, 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 way later on in the day. So, not in the day, I mean, maybe like a few months, because I'm the only person who's animating this. So, hey. But anyway. Swear to God. I need to move houses, bro. I need to get a new place. Hey, bro. I can tell you're from India. Welcome. Welcome. I'm sorry I can't really read what's in the chat, but nice to have you here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I actually need to change the animation right there. Do we have anyone in chat that watches anime? Real quick. Mm, mm. I've been working on this. I've been working on this for a very, very long time, so I'll just show you again. Actually, I'll skip ahead to the part I haven't showed you guys yet. There we go. Come forward a bit. There. Ooh. Okay. And it's gonna keep going, and boom. Over here, we still got Shanks falling. And then above him, which you're gonna see in a bit, is oh, there we go. There we go, Kaido. If you watch One Piece, you know who Kaido is. You know who Kaido is, right? I'm just gonna have that coming down, and then there's gonna be a clash right about now. Oh, actually, you kind of get the reflection in his eye. So that's like Shanks looking up, and then he sees Kaido coming down, and I animated this part so you can see that reflection in his eye. So get there, boom, 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 and you see Kaido coming in. There we go. I'm just gonna go back a bit, and then we're gonna come forward. Beautiful. Kaido comes in and swings. Impact frame, impact frame, impact frame. Boom. You see that? That's the result. Now we're gonna go forward a bit. So that Shanks falling through, and he falls through the clouds, boom, into the water. And then you get like a nice shock wave coming through the sea. God. Also, for those who are new here, let me just mention again, I am ill. I'm trying so hard to concentrate right now. But let's go back to this. Okay, can I come forward a bit? There we go. There we go. Damn the exposure. Okay, so we're gonna go forward a bit. There we go. We zoom in, and then we follow Kaido. Oh shit, no, not Kaido. we follow Shanks into the sea, and he goes in, and then Kaido prepares for a borrow breath, and then you can see over here. So I'm just gonna go back a bit again. Boom. Preparing, comes forward, and the impact of it hitting the ocean, and you get this. And yeah. Of course, we still got like a long way to go, but you know. Over there. I still have a lot that I want to work on in terms of this animation specifically. But you guys can definitely go check out my other animations that I've done in terms of Kaido versus not Kaido, Rob Lucci versus Zoro. That was pretty cool. It took me a while. I didn't get, I did not get to complete the animation to my best um, quality because animation takes a lot of time, as we know. It takes a very, very long time to finish something. And unfortunately, I'm the only person that's animating. Of course, in the future, I would like to have I would like to have like an animation team and create certain projects every month. I would also like to create anime fights, that we don't usually get to see. So let's say quote unquote bad anime fights that we get in anime or um, fights that we hear about in the manga, but they don't get animated. I would like to create something on YouTube where people like us, who are the fans, will get the opportunity to go watch that in very, very high quality animation. That's what I want for my channel in the future. Of course, I have other plans to have my own animation company, but we have to start slow. We have to start slow, and I also have to better my own skills. Um, Obviously, once my skills are good enough, then I'll start like pumping out animation and hiring people. And obviously, once the channel is grown big enough as well, that's something that we can start doing as well. But also got plans for a comic book, which I've been practicing and I've been creating a few panels. They're like rough sketches right now, but actually I can show you a few. Where is that book? Okay. Ugh. So here we are. Uh, this is one of the panels I've been working on. Can you see that? I'm just gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, do we like this? So this is one of the panels I've been working on. I wouldn't mind posting this as it is, and then make it like a weekly update because from what I've heard, not a lot of people care about color that much, and I like the manga style of keeping things black and white. So I wouldn't mind, doing this once a week and then posting it, and then the fans and people can just read it and enjoy it from there. Let me see if there's any other scene I could show you guys. Hold on. Got a few more over here. I've also made a few character designs. I've made a lot of character designs actually, more than a few. Quite a lot. And is this the one? Nope. Ah, okay. So that's gonna be one of the main characters over there. Boom. Can you see that? Nice. So let's see. Let's go ahead. And then we're gonna have like the three main factions, which is gonna be them. These are the character designs I've done so far, and I believe they look good enough, Of course, I would like to improve on them, but I think for what they are right now, we can definitely work with this. We can definitely work with this. But yeah, I created, a bit of lore as well. We got a mommy character, quite powerful. As you can see, I've written a lot for her. She has very, very in-depth lore. But yeah, man, it's a lot. It really is a lot. Oh my God. Okay, I need some water right now. Actually, let me check something. No, we're good.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
You guys should definitely subscribe. I'm gonna start posting a lot more often nowadays. Alright, cool.
I'm surprised you did so many great recommendations.
So, working on more anime character designs, and this is the one I got right here. See that? Do we like this one? Pretty cool. This is the one I've got, and I like Kaido so much, so I have to just give him Kanabo as well. Looks pretty cool, huh? And what the fuck is this music? Oh, I shouldn't swear. I keep forgetting. I'm on live. Here are a few more character designs I'm working on. There we go. Can we see them? Okay, tell me which one do you like more? Go. We got this one here. We got this one here. This one. And then we got this one over here as well. We got her. And then we got him. These are my character designs, okay? I've been working at them for a while. My comic book. So what do we think of him? What do we think? Eh. This one as well. All right. That was good. That was good. What we saying, guys? What we saying? How are we doing today? God, I got a really bad cough. It's really annoying. I'm really trying not to cough right now. It's one of those coughs where it's extremely embarrassing to cough like that in public, and I'm not trying to cough like that. You know, I'm not trying to cough like that on stream right now. Like, no, 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 no. But yeah. Let me see if I can increase the volume in this. Same shit. Oh no, that is copyright right there. Hell no. We're going back to this. Let me see. Nah. Go. Oh, okay. I like this. Okay. While that plays in the background, Do we have anyone who watches anime? Alright. God, it is steaming up in here. Dragon Ball? JJK. My favorite anime is One Piece. It's One Piece, and then I would say My Hero Academia. Underneath that, maybe, just maybe. The new episode, though, the new episode of My Hero Academia went so hard. That was so good. That was genuinely one of the best animated scenes I've seen from My Hero Academia. Don't get me wrong, My Hero, My Hero has very very cool scenes, but the one from this last episode, Jesus Christ. I think one of the people who animated on it was the guy who animated what's his name? The fight between Todoroki and Deku during the tournament arc. Dude, that was really good. That was really really good. That oof, God. I'm trying to think of any other animes that I mean, honestly, apart from One Piece, because One Piece and the animation currently, oh, peak animation, peak animation. Oh my God, One Piece has been doing amazing so far in terms of animation. One Piece, oh, the peakest of peak. I love it so much. The main thing for One Piece is the story, but the fact that for years One Piece has had very very dog water animation. I can't even lie. The animation in Whole Cake Island in that One Piece arc, God, shit, it is bad. It is genuinely bad. The only time it was good was when we had certain animators animate, like Natoshi Shida. If you don't know him, I don't blame you. You're gonna have to like really know about anime and animation to know about Natoshi Shida. But anyway, Natoshi Shida is the guy who does a lot of the cool Dragon Ball fights that you've seen. Any Dragon Ball fights that have that fluid movement, it's most likely Natoshi Shida. Okay. All right. But anyway, going back to the One Piece talk, the animation, the animation was bad. If One Piece had animation like Bleach back in the day, dude, I would have watched One Piece ages ago. Ages ago. The main reason I didn't even watch One Piece in the first place was due to Usopp. I didn't like Usopp's nose. I would see adverts, on those sites, and I would see One Piece adverts, right? And I would look, I was like, Luffy looks cool, Zoro looks cool, Nami looks cool. Who is that guy? Who is the guy with the long nose? Because he doesn't look cool at all, and it kind of ruined it for me, the art style. But then eventually, I started watching One Piece, and I really liked it. I really liked the way the story carried itself, and I also really enjoyed the premise of how each arc um, focused on something different, but yet something similar. In terms of friendship, in terms of finding new found family, in terms of fighting for people, but at the same time also having a very different perspective, but also like taking you to different islands with very different geological features and very, very, very different societal hierarchies, except for the Celestial Dragon. The Celestial Dragons are fucked, all right? The Celestial Dragons, they are, woof, woof. I think the first time that I genuinely understood how bad the Celestial Dragons were was when it was when what was her name? She got the collar on her. The mermaid, yeah, the mermaid girl. She had the collar on her, and then she was being sold off, and I didn't realize what was going on at the time. And then I was like, oh wait, the collars on her neck is a bomb, and she's getting sold off. Wait, what? And then it hit me, and then I was like, oh damn, that's what's going on. This is slavery. Oh, and then I really understood how bad, genuinely terrifying the Celestial Dragons are. And it still confuses me how the world government operates the way it does in the One Piece world. Even, I mean, I don't want to say they're plot issues because it's not necessarily a plot issue. It's more about the world itself. Like, I would always think, why can't the countries come together and fight against the world government as a whole? But then I begin to realize that actually it's way more complicated than that because a lot of the countries in the One Piece story genuinely depend on the world government for protection, for food, and for transportation as well. So it's a lot harder than it is to just say, oh, let's fight against the world government in the One Piece world, you know? And I came to realize that, I want to say maybe around Ennie's lobby, Water 7, especially with the whole CP0 arc, I was like, okay, so it's pretty much infiltration, it's pretty much this country is doing well for itself. Let's destroy that. That way, this country would never progress further than it's meant to be, which is pretty much what the whole CP9, is it CP9 or CP0? I can't really remember. Which is what the whole CP9 situation was when it came to. I'm sorry, I'm seeing this cool ass animation that's playing on my screen right now, and it's distracting me. Also, autism right here. So hey, easily distracted. Easily distracted. Okay, you know what? I'll just let that play in the background. Anyway, back to One Piece. So I have forgotten what I was talking about. So, oh yeah, Water 7. So yeah, it wouldn't be easy for the countries or the nations to just come together and fight against the world government. Of course, I've already mentioned the issue with relying on the government for food, transportation, and protection. But then there's also the fact that the admirals exist. And even though you have the pirates who are strong enough to fight the admirals, like Kaido, like Big Mom, Shanks, Luffy, all the other pirates who exist who can fight the actual top of the top tiers in the world government, they're not all just going to come together to try and protect these individual nations. Because, yeah, don't forget, this is a world where they hate pirates, so they're not necessarily going to do that out of the goodness of their heart. If not, they wouldn't be pirates, exactly. So, even if the individual nations go against the world government, like if they came together, Kizaru still exists. You got a man who can move at the speed of light, and I'm still pretty sure that we haven't seen Kizaru's full potential. I know he fought Luffy in Egghead Island, but obviously we're privy to the knowledge that he understands what Nika is, and he also understands the value of protecting Luffy. So I don't think Kizaru really, like, genuinely went all out. And we've seen Kizaru being used as, you know, an asset to shush people up, to keep people quiet, you know. And we've seen more of Akainu, which is the lava guy, and Aokiji, I can't really pronounce his name right. The ice guy. We've seen more of their powers and how their powers can genuinely be terrifying in terms of Punk Hazard. Punk Hazard is literally half lava, half ice, you know? And we've seen the genuine, like, terrifying nature of the cold fruit and the magma fruit. But then compared to Kizaru, it's like all I have is just theories of how he could use his powers because he moves at the speed of light. That can be used. He could genuinely create nuclear size explosions from moving from one spot to the other and just allowing the impact itself to create the explosion. That's what Kizaru should be able to do. But we haven't really seen Kizaru like do that at all, you know? But that's a whole nother thing actually in terms of the science of One Piece. So, One Piece is not necessarily a science based manga slash anime, but when it comes to, you know, when actually, you know, no, I just had to remind myself, I have to keep an open mind when it comes to One Piece. I have to genuinely allow myself to not overthink things because if I do, I might start nitpicking at things that don't necessarily matter as much, such as the science and the just yeah, mainly the science, yeah, in One Piece, because we literally have the world's smartest genius, and his head is cut off. But then again, there are people who get hit with certain impacts, like certain things in One Piece, and they don't die. So it's like disbelief is necessarily it's necessary when reading One Piece. If not, you're not gonna enjoy One Piece at all. But yeah, that's my thought on that. In terms of, let's say, the most powerful devil fruit in One Piece, I would say it's genuinely between these three in my head, and I don't think we've seen them being used as at their fullest potential. I know they say the Goro Goro, but for me, it's probably most likely gonna be what's it called? The what's it called again? I forgot. I forgot what it was called. No, the light fruit, Kaido's fruit, and then oh, I was gonna say Big Mom's fruit, but then I got, of course, Luffy exists and he's the main character. So, but then again, that doesn't mean that the main character has to have the main power. So, you know, mm, actually, no, let me make it top five. I would say Big Mom's fruit, Kaido's fruit, Kizaru's fruit, Luffy's fruit, and then who else? I don't know. I want to say the Gora Gora, but at the same time, I feel like Marco's fruit could really have some great potential. Like, imagine Marco's fruit awakened. I just don't know, you know? Oh, of course, the Opi Opi no Mi. Oh my god. Law's Devil Fruit? How could I forget Law's Devil Fruit? Law's Devil Fruit is insane, dude. The it might as well you might as well have the power to do anything you want. That's the potential with Law's Devil Fruit. It is insane. But yeah, those are my thoughts on that. Don't forget to subscribe as well. I definitely want to see you guys in my comment section, so I would really appreciate it if you guys subscribed, okay? Thanks for being here.
Nasal sprays can feel like this.
Oh.
Try nasal mist from Oxford.
Nope. Alright. Let's finish this up. I will end the stream now. It's been fun having you guys here. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll catch you guys some other time. See ya.